6 months and I went, you know what? No one's catering for that family market. I really want to jump into business. I was 39. I had 3 kids and no money. So I had to go off and capital raise and get the funds to launch it. And I did
That's very impressive because that's hard enough to do, as we know, in Australia and all around the world.
Well, at that time, there weren't a whole lot of support services there for females wanting to enter business. It was a very blokey town in Perth, which is where I was at the time in the startup scene. So I had a number of very embarrassing kind of awkward coffees pitching my idea because I didn't know how to do it. But, you know, I worked it out and I got my money together. I launched the business within 6 months and I was terrified of spending money because effectively I had these shareholders. I was really cautious about investing in marketing. And I remember doing one print ad and I paid $300 for it. And there were absolute crickets. And I thought, I may as well.
Doesn't that just break your heart? Anybody who does, it really breaks my heart because one ad's not going to do anything either. It's only one. You've got to keep doing more of them.
But I didn't get that at the time. Yeah. This was 10 years ago. It was the beginning of my journey. And I may as well have thrown that $300 out the window. And I remember getting on the phone because there were very few female business owners in Perth at that time. I got on the phone. I reached out to another woman who had launched a parenting website as well. And we got just chatting one Friday night, I think it was, and we kind of exchanged our startup stories. And then kind of off the cuff, I said, look, would you want to do a joint competition together? And, you know, the mode of entry can be that they need to sign up to both of our newsletters. I will find a good prize sponsor. And she said, yeah, I'm in. She said, but let's go and ask someone else as well. So I put on my big girl pants and I reached out to the biggest parenting site in Australia at the time. And I spoke to their founder and I said, look, you know, the two of us are getting together. If I secure a really great prize sponsor, would you be interested in joining? And to my surprise, she actually said yes. And I spent the next 3 weeks negotiating 2 Thermomixes.
Amazing.